All right, in today's spreadsheet, you're going to do a slightly different formula. This time you're going to be doing some subtracting. We haven't done subtraction yet. Before we get started, let's just get a little bit of formatting in. And we're going to go up here to A1. You're going to hold your left button and drag over to F1. And you're going to do your merge and center. Okay, and we are going to call this, let's do it in all caps, sales comparison. 2 years. Okay, let's also format these column headings. Let's highlight across. Let's center. Let's bold. Let's underline. Total down here. Let's go ahead and let's right align that so that it's to the right of the cell. All right. Now, here's what we have. We've got this company that sells these tech items. These are their sales in year 1. Okay, like computers, this was their sale. And then year 2. And what we want to do is we're going to put a formula in here that's going to calculate if the sales went up or if they went down from 1 year to the next. So we're simply going to put your mouse in cell F4. And of course we start off with our equal sign, F4. And we're going to put the year 2 cell in first, which is going to be E4. So we got equal E4. You're going to put a minus sign. You can find your minus sign over on the numeric keypad, or the dash on the main keyboard also will work. So E4 minus, and then the cell that contains year 1, D4. Okay, enter. And you'll notice we have a negative number. And that's okay because the change in sales from year 1 to year 2 went down. So that's why it's a negative. And I'm going to show you there's an accounting formatting that we're going to use in just a little bit. Let's just do one more and then we'll do our fill down like we learned last week, just to save us a little time. All right, now we're in cell F5 and we're simply going to do equal E5 minus D5. Okay, you can see now we've got a positive number. And what we're going to do is, remember what we said, if you're doing the same formula in a line, in a straight line, you can do fill down, or if it happens to be horizontal, you can do fill across. So what we're going to do is we're going to put your mouse right on that little dot. Hold the button down and we're going to drag down to here. We're going to stop at this cell because we're going to do the sum function here in a minute to total everything up to see what the sales comparison was altogether. Okay, now you can see some items went up, some items went down. If you don't see a plus sign, it automatically means it's a positive number. All right, now there's one more formatting that I want you to do, and this has to do with business accounting. And we are going to highlight this, and we're going to right click and go to Format Cells. Okay, and you're going to choose, see where there's different kinds of negative numbers? This one in the black print that has the parentheses. Choose that and click OK. All right, now this is an accounting feature. Whenever you see a number in parentheses in a business situation, that means it's a negative or a loss. Okay? So you can see that there were a couple things that went down from this year to year 2. Now, the next thing we want to do is we want to figure out with all the items, did they go up, did they go down? So we're going to go down here next to total, and we're going to just do our sum function that we learned about and we've used several times already. Sum, remember, adds. Okay, so we got equal, SUM, in parentheses. Okay, remember, whenever you have parentheses, you're dealing with a range. So you're going to go F4, because that's the first cell in our range right here. And then we're going to do a colon. And then the last cell in this range is going to be down here, which is going to be F10. Be careful that you don't put F11 or you're going to get an error in your formula. So we're going to put F10. Okay, and then we're going to balance it off with our right parentheses, and we'll get that. So let's go ahead and just format this cell F11. Go to Format Cells, and let's make that currency. And let's make it bold. So you can see that even though there were certain items lost money from year 1 to year 2, overall the company increased its sales $14,709. Okay. So today's assignment is not a download. You're going to have to open Excel and start a brand new file. And you can name this file let's just call it sales comparison. Okay. All right. Go ahead, get started. Be careful making sure you're in the correct cells, making sure your numbers are correct so that your answer will come out in the correct form. Okay, that's it for today. Bye.